Not readable? Sir, this is not readable? This is what you're telling a Canadian citizen, that this is not readable. Can I have your badge number and your name, please?
Police don't carry badge number.
What's your name, sir?
I am Constable Lee.
Constable Lee. Okay, guys. Right? Constable Lee is saying that my vehicle right here he cannot see this. Constable Lee. Right here. Constable Lee. And you're going to impound my vehicle because you cannot see this. All right, sir. Here he is, guys. Right here. And he's saying this is not visible. Constable Lee is saying this is not visible right here. Constable Lee right here is saying this is not visible. Right here. So this is not visible, even though your officer just let me go right there. I can even see the officer. He just let me go. You're going to impound my vehicle. He's saying this is not visible, guys. Sir, right here. Come on, bro. Here, take the key and impound the vehicle, Constable. Yeah, I want you guys to see what's happening. What's my infraction? There is no infraction. He's impounding my vehicle because this is not visible and this is not visible right here. Right here.
Tell me when you finish, yeah?
Yeah. You see what I'm saying? You see what he says is not visible? This is not visible? Better you just come with something different, man. Come, you're breaking the law. You are breaking the law. This is not the law. You're breaking the law. And you want to impound the vehicle and break the law. Come on, man. That's wrong, man. It's better you just ask me for a thing and done. This is not visible. This is not visible. What's the infraction? There is no infraction. Can you imagine? He wants to impound the vehicle because he says this is not visible and that's not visible. Come on, man. Come on, man. That is so wrong. That is so wrong. This car has insurance, everything. I'm disappointed in you. I'm disappointed in you. You know why I'm disappointed in you? I explained to you that your fellow officer stopped me right there at the intersection and let me go after we spoke. You now stop me and tell me that this is not visible and this is not visible. Right here. This is not visible. This officer right here. Come on, man. Why are you going to make a scene? It's Friday. Just ask me for some money and done. You know what I mean? Come on. I don't even live here, bro. Broski, I don't live in Jamaica. I just came here to visit. This guy wants to take the car. And look what he says is not visible. That sticker right there, he says is not visible. And my license plate cover is not visible. Come on. That's why you want to take my car because of this? Come on, man. That's wrong, man. You're wrong for that.
Que pasa, suck, passe, what they do. Welcome to Crime Time News, where the difference is in the meds. Call it news with a buzz. A couple of weeks ago, this person that you heard in the video, the driver of that BMW, he sent me a video and showed me an incident that occurred in an Alpha tree right by the NCB, right by the clock right there, in which he was stopped by one po-po. The po-po gave him a break. He drove less than 50 meters down the road. He was stopped by a next po-po, known on the street as MOBAY. That is because he is from MOBAY, but he was keeping up here FUCKARY down there, and then they transferred him to Kingston, and it was more of the same. So this man is telling you, and this is just the first part of the video that is about 6 minutes or so. I am going to let you hear the rest of that video further on in this news. He was stopped by the man because him claims the tag, which is that tag that shows it's 2024, it expires January, February, March, October, whatever the case. And then he said that his plate, registration plate, license plate was not visible either. The thing is that this man had his car registered. This man had fitness. This man had insurance. So therefore, it was up to the discretion if the man couldn't see the tag. However, that is at least 4 or 5 stuff. Usually, the average officer, if you have 4 or 5 stuff, especially the most important, insurance, registration, fitness, the average officer was going to let you go. However, this officer had ulterior motive. This officer has been a menace in a half-tree. This officer is pretty much a TERRORIST that is always out there hustling people because he is on a hustle. He is not out there to make sure the government job is done. He is out there to make money along with a tow truck company. That tow truck company is MKM Haulage Contractor. This is their thing right here on the screen. They are hustling people for stuff that he could have discretion and let them go. However, because money is the motive, people that clearly did not deserve their vehicle to be towed were towed. As a matter of fact, when they took this man's vehicle and towed his vehicle on a Friday, in which they gave him, or the Popo gave him in excess of $20,000 worth of ticket for all sorts of stuff. That is the picture of the tickets that he received. This is the vehicle. This is the plate number. That was clearly obvious that it is not impeded by anything. Understand that there might have been question signs about the tag, the green tag that you saw on the window. However, how indiscriminate, how unreasonable can you be as an officer? Well, that is because he and the tow truck company was in collude with making money, with hustling, with exploiting, with extorting the citizens of Jamaica. So therefore, this incident occurred on a Friday. They told him that they were going to tow the vehicle. So therefore, he had to go to the tax office, get a different tag, get a renewed tag. He did that. By the time he was finished, for him to go back for the vehicle, the time was over. That means that the place locked down. By the time I have to go through all of the paperwork, pay this, pay that, the time was up. So therefore, he had to wait until Monday in order to go to the places and get his car with all of the relevant documentation adjusted. Now, people, here's the thing. It cost this man at least $20,000 in a ticket alone. It cost this man the inconvenience of having to hire some sorts of taxi. He is Jamaican, however, he is not from Jamaica. So therefore, he might have to hire a taxi to take him around, take him to the tax office, amongst paying for tow truck, paying for all sorts of stuff that could have easily been avoided. In excess of 40,000 going on to 50,000, which was unreasonable. Clearly violation had this man had any sorts of discretion. Now, people, since that incident occurred on that weekend, that Friday, an ex-blogger posted some video. I guess he had posted it, the man that is the victim here. Posted it on social media. Some blogger grabbed it and run with it. When he sent it to me, I clearly told him that, listen, these officers are very vindictive. You know that if you send me this video and I put it out there and expose them in the worstest way, they might want to take you out. They are going to be vindictive. They might even want to do all manner of evil to you, sabotage you, do all sorts of stuff. People, it was true to form. Based on information, it is said that on Monday, when he went, get the tag, went for his paperwork up down at Elliston Road, Popo Station. When he got there, he had all sorts of recording devices on him and he was recording the whole thing from his pockets. A man told him, listen, me hear the Popo, them a say, them are going to arrest you for being a menace to society or some kind of BS charge. So therefore, they was going to chump up some sorts of charge on him. As a matter of fact, all of the Popo at the Elliston Road Popo Station, where it seems that's where you go whenever your car get towed and you need the documentation, paperwork for proof, and then get your thing clear. He was pretty much ganged up on by all of the Popo there, including male and female, including the supervisors. Everybody was in on it. the intention was for them to arrest this man to show him a lesson. However, he had went there with a young lady, and apparently the young lady knew some of the officer, so that is the only reason why he was spared. People, it gets even worse. The officers had him under duress, meaning that pressure him to make some sorts of video to say that it was some sorts of misunderstanding on his part, and he was clearly wrong, and the officers were clearly in the right. People, there is no sorts of way that any sorts of officer and any sorts of case, especially some sorts of traffic infraction, should be forcing you to make any sorts of statements that is not within your will. That means that you did not agree to it. So therefore, them have pressure the man. Them have the man make some sorts of statement under duress. However, they did not know that he was recording the whole episode. So people, I am going to let you take a listen to what the man had to say in the rest of this video. And then I am going to give my piece, and I am going to tell you about the history of this tow truck company, this man known as MOBAY in the street. Take a listen, take a look, and then I'll give my piece.
His officer just stopped me at the intersection and let me go. He ride me down because he saw expensive car thinking I'm rich. Come on, man. You're wrong, man. You're wrong. Yeah, look why he's pounding my vehicle. He says this is not visible and this is not visible. Your officer just stopped me right there. So give me a ticket. Why are you impounding my vehicle?
Because you know, make conviction for it.
Okay. All right. Cool. You want to take the vehicle? Go ahead, take it. Yeah. Can I have my ticket, please? Can I have my documents and my ticket? That's fine. Now you want to follow the rules. After you just broke all the rules. Yeah, it's okay. Why would you impound the car? I should get a ticket. There's no, what's the major infraction for you to be taking the vehicle?
It's not tickets, it's tickets.
Tickets for what?
More than one.
What ticket? What is the infraction for? This ticket that everybody can see? Even a blind person, the plate cover? That is a clear plate cover? You're illegally taking my vehicle.
I'm ready for the police.
Come on, bro. I want to make sure you go viral for this one, man. Yeah, right here. Come on, man. Yeah. Yeah. It doesn't matter. Why would you take a car like that? Give me a ticket, let me go about my business. I'm not a criminal. You know what I mean? There's so much criminals here you could be spending your time with. You know? Come on, man.
Understanding you. Speak now, let us understand.
I'm disappointed that you're breaking the rules. Yeah, but I know I can't win you. It's okay. It's okay. You win, man. You win, you win. You got me. You ruined my trip to Jamaica. You ruined it. Thank you. You ruined it. Look, his is tinted. They're not stopping him. It's not visible. Come on, man. Look at the man's car he just took away. For what reason, I don't know. You know what I mean? Give me a ticket, let me go. You're going to take the car. So just come talk to me then, bro. We're a man. I'm going to take your car. Come on. I literally just got stopped right there. I'm going to walk back to the officer. You know?
Come on, walk back to the officer.
Yeah, because he's going to say he let me go. And then I'm going to have evidence that not only did he let me go and tell me, okay, this is the only issue. Half a second later, you stop me. Yeah. You see, we have evidence. It's a regular thing for you. You can't even put this car in a record. Come on, man.
So people, you see the rest of the video. You hear people, random people just pass. I call out the officer name. The officer thinks that it is a joke. By him violating people, impeding, trampling on persons' rights as motorists, he thinks that it is funny. All in the name of hustle for him, an MKM haulage contractor. You see the tow truck man right here, you see the truck right here. They are all hustling. The whole system in Jamaica is a violation of poor persons' rights. Not to say that this man is a poor man, but just imagine if them angle somebody that clearly drives some decent kind of vehicle, have some sorts of money. What do you think that they are going to do or would have done or have done to the average Jamaican? As a matter of fact, it is said that when this man went to the tow truck company, people that were there, this was at least midday, before midday, this man had already seized and towed at least 7 vehicles for the same sorts of BS infraction, claiming that he could not see the plate, claiming that he could not see the tag, all the while these people have their paperwork. It should have been up to the discretion of the officer. However, he did not have any sorts of discretion because his ulterior motive, the goal, the agenda, the plan that he was on along with his co-conspirator, MKM haulage contractor, is to tow your vehicle even though you did not deserve it, so that they can make money for the towing company and he can get a kickback. As a matter of fact, based on what the man said, while he was there, he had a Gucci pouch. In that Gucci pouch, he have 2 phones along with 2 other phones outside, along with 5,000, 10,000, thousands of dollars. So therefore, he was clearly on the hustle part, taking money from people that are willing to give him money and did not fight against the system. As a matter of fact, this man said when he went to Elliston Road, I told you that most of the popo that were there, including the superior, male and female officers, they were a part of the conspiracy. They were going to make sure that this man was going to get locked up because he was fighting against the system, because he was exposing the system, and the system was getting paid illegally. As a matter of fact, even the officer that he told you that before stopped him about 50 meters from where he got stopped the second time, even that officer was asking him, me stop you and tell you so you must go ahead, or if he said that him have to kind of retrack or backtrack what he said. He had to say what they wanted him to say because he knew that he was going to get arrested. It was only for the mercy that he knew somebody, a lady that was there with him, that pretty much caused him to not get locked up. So people, me just show you how these officers are. And here's the sad situation. Not only are there lone wolves that are out there hustling for themselves, exploiting and taking advantage of motorists out there. The whole system is an exploitation, extortion system. If you look at most of these highways, you have 3 popo, 1 place. All they are doing, pulling over people, claims that they must speed. Then about a next couple miles down the road, a next 3 set of popo. Then a couple next 5 miles down the road, a next 3 set of popo. So therefore, 9 popo in 3 vehicles that are just focused on giving people ticket. So therefore, they are there to exploit, they are there to hustle for the system, to meet the quota of the system for tax dollars. And people, I understand that the system out there as it pertains to people speeding and people losing their life. But me just say, are we really getting bang for the buck while we're getting FUCK out of our buck? These resources, these officers could be used for better things. These officers could be out there fighting actual crime that is a more priority, more significant to what is going on in Jamaica. However, people, their time is going to come also, and I am letting these officers on the Ocherius Highway from Kingston to Ocherius know that I am coming for you guys next. So therefore, all of these people that you're pulling over and claiming coincidentally everybody I got 100, 102, 105, trust me, I have the recordings that is coming up next. No sorts of rush. So people, like I said, the person that was a motorist in this video, he is presently in a Canada where he lives. I told him, if I put out this video before you leave, maybe you might not make it out of Jamaica. People, do you see how sad this is? Remember, I told you, this man, MOBAY, is from MOBAY. he was keeping up the same BS. Come at Kingston, come on and do the same thing, exploiting people, hustling for his own financial gain. As a matter of fact, don't know if you remember, there was a Popo officer that was caught up in front of Central Popo Station. This was the same officer. I guess persons got frustrated. So therefore, officers out there, remember, there's a thing in a Jamaica called if them can't catch Quaco, them are going to catch him short. So therefore, when you have rogue officers like these out there, taking advantage of people, if these people cannot catch him, they will take it out on other officers that are innocent, law-abiding, tax-paying citizens. And there's been a recent development since this video, since this man left, since this man went and picked up this vehicle. It is said that this officer, Mr. MOBAY, he is presently on some sort of administrative leave. They took him off the front line, and then he is complaining. He even called this man and tell him to listen. Don't make nobody call you, in which the superior did call and wanted some sort of testimony, some sort of statement. However, he refused because he realized that the whole system is corrupt and he does not want to put his life in jeopardy for the JCF. The JCF should have monitored the people that they hire. They should have done their due diligence. They should have done their vetting process, because obviously this man I get trouble from MOBAY and him come at Kingston doing the same thing, and it is so blatant. How is it that officers like these are allowed to do the same thing over and over? It is called madness, point blank and period. So anyways, people, thanks once again for checking out my video. If you appreciate videos like these, please show your appreciation by liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. That is how YouTube promotes videos like these to like-minded, sensible persons like yourself. And last but not least, please subscribe to my next channel. It is called Jamaica Dancehall Source. I'll be pinning the link to that channel in the description of this video. Bless up.